Hey guys, Wayne Max today here. Welcome back to another Shining Force tier list. This is the first one, like the first Shining Force game. So we are going to do this. This is just my opinion. If you disagree, you can tell me about what you think. And I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do like the from like if a character is like at the first of like let's say like they're at the first of the F tier, then that means that they're just at the worst, like they're the worst. Well, if they're at the top of the F tier, they're bad, but they're a little better. So we got all the Shining Force characters. It's about 4, 8, 12. It's about 30 characters, so we have to go over. I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth of the characters, but not too much. So there is an S and there is a F tier, which means absolutely horrible. But yeah, we are going to. Yeah, so let's just start it. First, we got Adam, the robot guy. Now, whenever I used him, he kind of sucks because you have to level him up a lot. But if you use him a lot until the end of the game and you grind him, he is going to be a little good. He is kind of good, but he's not the best. So we're gonna put him right in the B tier. He could improve, but he is actually kind of good, I guess. Next, we got Aleph. So Aleph, I've used her for a long time. She is really good, but her health isn't the best because she's a mage and all. When you get her, she's already level 15, so just level her up. It's you gotta get her at a tight struggle point. You get her at the point where kind of like near the end of the game, and you can actually get her in the worst battles, right? When there's so much laser eyes and all that. But that's kind of like the best about it, actually level up your characters on it. Trust me. But yeah. But she is really good, but she isn't the best mage. She has Bolt level 4, which is really useful. So I'm going to put her right next to Adam. Next we got, I forgot who this is. Amon. Yes, that's Amon. So she's a sister of Ballberry. Ballberry is a little better than her, but I think she actually has more health. No, she has more speed and defense, I think. But really, she's just like Luke, but like a downgraded version. When you actually get them, they're at level 5, which is kind of like the number your characters are supposed to be at in Chapter 2, right at the end of Chapter 2, but they're just bad in general. I haven't used her too much because she just sucks. I'd always use Ballberry. But if you do use her for a challenge, I don't know. But she is kind of difficult to even use. The only good thing about them is that they can fly. That's probably the only good thing. And it's even worse whenever you promote your character. Whenever you promote her, her stats are even going to be worse. Well, her stats will get better, but like your stats go down whenever you promote them. I think it's only in this one. But she's going in she isn't the absolute worst, but she's bad. She's going in the D tier. Next, we got Henri. She is actually really good. Her health isn't the best, but she's a mage, of course. So you get her when she's at around 9 health, pretty much. Yeah, her spells are actually really good. At first, she's stuck with Blaze. When you level her up a couple times, she'll learn Blaze level 2, and then she'll learn Freeze. And then she just stops. And then she'll also learn Bolt. She'll learn Bolt level 2. Well, that's just about it, actually. So, yeah, she'll learn Freeze, Bolt, and Blaze, and she actually learns another skill, but I can't remember it. It's probably Sleep or something. But yeah, she is really good. By the end of the game, I would recommend using her with her Freeze. And it's also it's like a type of clothing she can have. It's like a bikini or something. It's kind of hard to find it. Well, not really. I think Henri and Tao can kind of wear both of them. It changes like their sprite, but not in battle, but like outside battle. Like when you're in battle, but not the attack animation. Instead of like these bikinis or something. But yeah, she is actually really good. No, don't put. I need to move her up. It's kind of hard. Probably in the B tier. She's not the best, but she's alright. Next, we got Arthur. Okay, most people, when they use this character, they think he sucks and he's horrible. Whenever I first played Shining Force, I didn't even use him. But the second time I played Shining Force, I did actually use him until like the whole end of the game. And I found out he is really good. But the trick is, like most people, they will level up to level 10 and they will forget about him. But level up all your characters to level 20. You're actually supposed to level them up to level 10 or level 15, but level 20 is the max level before you don't really get any stat growths. You might get +1 of just one stat, or you might just get a level up and that's it. Nothing else happens. But, you know, Arthur is actually really good. He's actually like one of the strongest knights. Compared to Mei and Arthur, Arthur is probably the best. But Mei, she has more defense. She has like the most defense out of everybody. But I recommend that you use Arthur. He is one of the best. Trust me. You are not going to regret using him. He is very good. And it is going to take some time to level him up, but yeah. And the good thing is he actually learns magic as a knight. Yes, he learns magic. He will learn magic spells. But I mean, they're only level 1 though, which kind of sucks. But, you know, you can kind of know that he learns magic because he was in Minaria for a little bit, or Minaria, or something like that. That town is full of witches and mages. He wasn't, you know, he was in there, so he did learn some magic as a knight, a little bit. But yeah, he is really good, very good. Recommend using him. Next we got Balberry. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about this. Balberry, okay, Balberry, I can't really say much, but he kind of sucks. He was kind of decent whenever I used him, but he wasn't the best. I mean, near the end of the game, he is kind of strong, but I mean, I had to level him up to level 20, and you know, that's a pain in the neck, especially because he's so weak. He does, when he is a little good, but he's not the best. I mean, he still sucks at the end of the game. He has at least 50 HP at the end, but he is kind of good. He can fly. But I mean, from like let's say this is two perspectives you can put him at in the ranks. Let's say you level him up at level 10, which is like the usual level. You promote him, and then when you don't use him too much, but you still use him in battle, he'll probably sit in the F tier, the F, or the really high D tier. I mean, like the really high, I mean just right to the C, but not really too much. So, I mean, he isn't the best, but he's alright. But he's gonna suck if you don't level him up to level 20. Level up all your characters to level 20. But I mean, if you don't want to, if you want to do a speed run, just promote him at level 10 then. But yeah, yeah, but let's put it from a second perspective. Let's say that you promote him level 20, you give him all the best equipment, the best weapons. He'll probably sit at a very, very high C tier, like right into the B tier. So I'm gonna put him right at the B tier, but at the lowest B tier. Like right here, he's at the lowest, which means he's just right at the B tier. Now that's if you level him up with the best weapons. He still isn't gonna be the best, but he's going to be alright. So yeah, he'll probably sit at the B tier. He's good, but he's not the best. He still kind of sucks. Next up, we have one of the best characters in the game, if not the best, Blue. When you first get him, remember this is kind of spoiler. So when you get him right, in Dragomania's hometown, like all the dragons are like dead, I think, and he's like the last descendant. And then that's where you actually have to fight Cain. Yes, you fight him for the first and the last time. But yeah, you actually get to see Cain's mask or whatever. But he's at level 9. He kind of sucks when you first get him, so you're gonna have to level him up a lot. So just have him attack the gargoyles, like or something. I promoted him at level 20. Let me tell you, it was a pain in the neck. It took forever. But he is actually really good. He gets good attack growths. He even has a special skill, like where you shoot Like, but that's he gets a special attack once you promote him. It's like a little dragon wave. It's kind of like Xylo's attack, but it has dragons, not wolves. Like, it's like Xylo's promoted attack, yeah. But he is like one of the best characters. He's not in the S tier where he's superior, but he is very good. He's just below the S tier. I don't think any characters in this game are at the S tier because since all of them, they're not like Shining Force 2 where you can get all the secret promotions and all that. No, it's not like that. But I am going to put him like at the very high, like right at the A tier with Arthur. He's very good. Now next we got Diane. She sucks. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, she sucks. I'm going to tell you why in very much depth. Comparing her to Hans. But I'm going to get into that later because Hans is like, right, he's not really that far, but he's like we got like 5 extra characters. But she's a little better in speed and probably attack, but Hans has like more health and defense. No, he has more health and attack. She has more speed and defense, and he has more attack and speed. No, wait, no. Okay, so Diane, she has better speed. No, she has better attack and defense than Hans, but Hans actually has more health and speed. Yeah, Hans has a lot of health and speed, trust me. When you first get him, yeah, but we're going to talk about that later. Versus Diane, not Hans. They're both useless, but whatever. Despite she is kind of decent, but I have used her. I've played both of the games. You know, whenever the first time I played Shining Force, I had the regular characters that you get, and I didn't mix it up too much. The second time I played Shining Force, I mixed up the characters even more to make it more. I want like a more stylized experience. So yeah, I did mix up the characters a lot whenever I first beat it. The second time I played it. But Diane, I don't know. Can't really say too much about her. I mean, she does start with the Elven Arrow, which is like the last weapon you can get before promotion, which is kind of okay. No, she doesn't get the Elven. She has like an Iron Arrow or an Elven Arrow. The Elven Arrow has like a better aim, like a better reach. Yeah, better range. So, I don't know. I mean, she has a little bit more defense and attack than Hans, but she isn't still that good. She will die very easily if you don't level her up. Level her up to like level 20. You'll probably need to put her in the back. I don't know. She will die easily. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just lucky. But whenever I had Hans, like the second time I played it, no, I don't know. Like, I think it was like the third time. I didn't beat it on the third time because I want to try all the characters. Hans got like a really good health growth. I don't know what it was, but he had 30 health, right? He wasn't even at the end of his promotion. He was level 15 and had like... He was at level like 20. He had 30 health already. And that's something. Usually Hans has like 20-something health, like in the early 20s when you promote him. And his health shrinks like 14 or 13 when you promote him. It's just bad. But he had 30 health. Exactly 30 HP when I promoted him. But, yeah. She goes in the C tier. She kind of sucks. I don't recommend using her. I'd rather have Lyle. Lyle is a whole lot better than her. Domingo, one of the best characters I could obviously say. He is really, really good. I like him. Dang, this is just going to be a whole lot longer than Shining Force. Yeah, I'm going to go a lot in depth. So, when you get him, his defense is actually, like, really good. He's already promoted when you get him. His defense is decent. His promotion growths don't really kick in until, like, level 10. Or at least at level 10. But he has some good spells. He has D-Soul, Freeze, Sleep, and something else, I think. Sleep is kind of useless, but who knows. Maybe it might work for you. It's RNG gods. You have to ask them. But, yeah, you better pray for the RNG gods that he gets a lot of MP growth. But, yeah, speaking about MP growth, he does not get good MP growth. By the end of the game, he doesn't even have enough to cast too many spells, which kind of sucks. But he is really good. He has decent health at the end of the game. And I really like using him. I use him every single time whenever I play the game. He was one of the characters I had to keep. he was easily able to take out all the enemies. I mean, he wasn't really the best when you first got him because he had good defense, but he was still able to die because he had like 18 health and 18 MP, so he could still die. Like if he got hit by magic, he would definitely still die. But when you promoted him to level 10, he had a good amount of health. I recommend using until the end of the game because he is very good. Whenever I actually first saw him, I saw someone play Shining Force. I didn't see him play the whole thing. I just looked at the final battle. This is back then when I never beat it 2 years ago. I was like, who the heck is this? Is this Shining Force 1? What the heck? What is all this? I was so confused. But he goes in the B tier. No, I'd probably put him in the A or B tier. Really, probably at the A tier because he's really good. But if he had a little bit more, he had like more MP, he would probably be in the S tier because he's so good. Ernest, I mean, he really isn't the best. His stat growths are just basic as like a normal centaur. So, whatever, I can't really say too much. He is kind of okay. I've only probably used him a couple battles, like 4 or 5 battles, and just to see what he was like. I didn't really promote him. But out of centaurs, he is actually pretty decent. If you want to challenge, use him. But I don't know. He's going right in the B tier, I guess. Next we got Gong. Oh my god, he sucks. Trust me. Go ahead and use him for a challenge. Whenever you first get him, he can only use about 2 heals. He has 6 MP, about 7 probably. His attack is bad. His health is like probably bad. His defense is horrible. He's just like, I don't know, but I think when you use him a little bit more, when you use him a little longer, if you actually keep him, he will be strong. He will be a little bit more powerful. But I didn't promote him at level 20. I promoted him at level 15 because it took forever to like even grind just to level him up. And you might be thinking, oh, he turns into a monk or master monk. Isn't he gonna be stronger? Nah, trust me. When you first get him, he does like at least 13 attack just to some regular enemies. But when you end the game, like really at the end of the game, not the final boss, but you know, like at least 1 chapter before the final boss, let me tell you, he's gonna start doing 4 to like 10 damage at most. He really sucks, trust me. I don't know, but I guess he isn't the worst actually. He's kind of okay, but nah, he isn't the best. I mean, he learns heal, he learns boost, I think. I can't remember what spells he learns because I haven't literally been Shining Force in like a whole year. Literally, I haven't. You can go look at my last playlist. Well, I probably deleted all those videos from last year because I didn't even beat it. I did beat Shining Force, but I continued off of it whenever I didn't continue recording. But he's in a C tier. He really isn't the best. Whatever. Next, we got Gort. Okay. He is actually very good. I like using him. He is one of the 2 warriors. One of the other warrior, which is Luke. I mean, he is good. When you get him, he's at level 2 or something. His attack is decent. His health is okay. And his defense, as you know, he's a warrior, so warriors usually have a little bit of the high defense. Yeah, I know his move isn't the best. He's a little slow, but he is good. Trust me. Leveling him up is something you won't regret. Now, comparing him to Luke, I'd say he is probably a little weaker, but I mean, he has more attack and he probably has like more, he has more defense than Luke. That's all I can really say. He is kind of good. We're gonna put him in the B tier. Next we got, dang it, I can't remember this guy's name. He's kind of like a machine knight or a tank knight. Like he has a machine. He has a gong, not gong, but dang it, I forgot his name. If you know his name, tell me in the comments. I can't remember it. But this guy is really good. He's a tank. His health when you get him, but to actually able to get him on his team, you have to talk to him inside of the town. Rudo, where the clowns are. But you have to talk to him. Probably talk to him before when you first get in the village, and then when you come back from the whole zombies and all. Not from the zombies, but talk to him after you go to Manaria. After all that, then come back and talk to him, and then you probably talk to him just after all that. And he'll probably join you. But his health, okay, he doesn't have the best health. His health is kind of bad when you first get him because he's a tank. Well, let me tell you, he has very good defense. He actually has, probably more defense than May, which he does. He has the highest defense than anyone in the game. Like, what the heck? And I'm not lying. I should have, showed you a video if I had a clip of it, but that was, a year ago, obviously. Whenever I used him the second time I played it, he had some good, it took me, a long time to even level him up, but he had some good defense growth. His health was really slow, so was his speed. But his attack, he got decent attack too. Wasn't the best, but it wasn't too bad either. So he has some good attack. Pretty decent, pretty good. So I'm probably going to put him in the A. I don't know, the A or the B. But when you promote him, his health isn't the best at the end of the game. It's still kind of low. He has 40-something health at the end of the game. So yeah, his health is in the 40s or 50s, I think. So his magic resistance is a little bad, but other than that, I'd probably put him, since his good growth at the end of the game, probably in the A tier, because he is really good. Next, we got Hans. Hans. Okay, Hans. Oh my god, he sucks. He's probably gonna be the quickest one. He has decent. It depends on RNG, like the type of level ups, because level ups are random in Shining Force 1 most of the time. It's not +1, +2 attack. It's +5, +1, or you get a basic level up with nothing. But I'd have to say that. Okay, my speaker is probably in the way. I'd have to say that. I don't know, he has some decent health, but his defense is bad. He has some okay speed. Near the end of the game, his health is kind of good, but still kind of lacks. He will die. He dies a lot, whenever I use him. He isn't the best. He kind of sucks. So, I'm thinking to put him in the F or D. He isn't horrible, trust me. If he was in the F tier, he'd be absolutely useless. He'd be He'd be a disgrace to the whole Shining Force team. But he's in the C tier. He's bad, but he isn't the worst. He's not like Amon. Hanzo, the ninja. Yes, he's probably one of the only ninjas in the game. Well, aside from Slade and some other Shining Force games I've never heard of. Don't worry, I'm not the type of person who just watched Shining Force 1 and 2. I've watched Shining Force CD, I've watched the other Shining Force 3D version, and I've also seen the Shining Force Gaiden, the one that looks really old and weird. But Hanzo, he is actually really good. He has D-Soul, and he's one of the only characters that has this magic thing, or it will reflect magic. And I mean but I'll tell you about his skills, how they work, because some of them are kind of complex. When you get him, you have to talk to him in the bush. I think most people already know this, but if you don't, then I'll tell you. His attack is actually kind of decent. He has good attack. His speed is good. His health is alright. He has a lot of magic. Not a lot, but a pretty decent amount of magic. It's kind of low, but I don't really say too much about him, but I have used him every time because he's the best. Yeah, give him a Death Blade or Dark Blade or something like that. It's kind of like the Gasarme that Slade uses. It has a chance to instantly kill the enemy. But this is the first Shining Force game to ever exist, so the animation just looks different. Whenever it dies, whenever the effect happens, it just instantly kills them like a normal attack animation, and it just says the enemy was killed or the enemy was diced up or something. But yeah, he is good. I recommend using him. The way the magic shield works, I'm gonna tell you about that like right now. Okay, so magic. Let's say you use the magic shield on, let's say, Max, and then let's say, I don't know, I'm saying let's say a lot, but let's say that a magic mage or something, they use magic on Max. It was actually going to absorb the magic, so it won't do any damage to him. It's not gonna reflect it. I wish that would happen, but now that's gonna be like way too powerful. And you get Hanzo at the end of the game, so I mean, there's not really too much leveling happening. He's at like level 15, I think. He's at level 10 or level 15. So you don't have to level him up too much. Don't worry about that. But that also works for healing magic. So if you use healing magic, that is going to absorb it. How do I know this? Because I've done it, and I thought that wasn't going to happen. So if you use the shield, make sure to heal someone before you use a shield. But it won't work. But if you use like a medical herb or something like that, you can still heal yourself even with just a regular item. But if you use like healing magic to heal someone with a shield, it's not gonna work. Regular healing items, yes. So enough with the talking. We're gonna put him in the A tier, the best. Jogurt is kind of like a troll character. He's just made to be stupid. I've wasted my whole life bread on him. But in general, he's horrible. He sucks. He has one attack. All of his stats are at 1, probably. Except his move. So, he obviously sucks. He's like a troll character. But, there's something special about him. When you kill an enemy with him, you will get a Jogurt ring. And anyone that equips the Jogurt ring will just turn him into a Jogurt. Like, it'll make him look like it. So, if you want to spend like 3 hours, or like at least up to an hour, having Jogurt kill every enemy just to get a Jogurt ring, to make your whole Jogurt army, you can go ahead and do that. I think it also works with attack animation too. Maybe not. I've never seen it, but I have seen someone actually do it. Like, just show the sprite of everybody, but not the attack animation. And the weird thing is, like, if you try, you can promote him, but if you do promote him, he's gonna be the same. So it's kind of like a troll. And whenever you level him up, you think it's going to get some stat growths. Nope. I think it has some special dialogue. But he does not. He cannot level up, just so you know. So obviously, he's going, since he does have, the almighty Jogurt, he's going in the S tier. No, I'm kidding. You think I'm going to do that? No. He is not superior. He sucks. Don't even try and use him unless you want to make your character look weird. So he's going in the F tier because he sucks. He's horrible. Ken. Ken. What can I say about Ken? I mean, he's horrible in general. He's just bad. Sure, he has good health growth. And, I don't know, something. But, like, really, health isn't really the best thing at the end of the game, sure. But his defense and attack growth is really bad, especially his defense. It's kind of rare that you'll see him get defense in the game, and it's not ultra rare, but he'll get defense growths, but it's always going to be a 1 or a 2. But let me tell you, he'll get a lot of health growths. He'll get a lot of that. Trust me, he'll get 5, 3, 2, 6. I don't know, all that. But he even got like a 10 before. Yes, no lie. Yeah, he got like a 10 or a 9 health growth from 1 level up. But other than that, he has a lot of health, which could be kind of useful in the clown battle against the marionette with the marionette's deadly freeze. But I don't know. Other than that, Ken goes in the D tier. He kind of sucks. Trust me, his attack isn't even that good. Chris. Now, if you've ever played Shining Force like a lot, and I mean a lot, you don't have to just beat it, but if you do repetitive battles to see the character's growth and all that, and what they can do, Chris actually learns magic. She kind of learns heal level 2, and something else like detox about 3 levels earlier than Lo. 3 levels earlier. And I've seen that. Because I think she was at level 8 or level 9. She learned heal right before Lo did, and Lo No, level was probably level 6, and Lo didn't learn it until about level 9 or like a little bit higher. But she does learn heal level 2 around level 5, and Lo learns it a little later. But not just about that, her health is obviously bad, so whatever. But she does get a little better at the end of the game. She's pretty useful. Not the best, but whatever. I recommend using her. She'll go, she's probably at the C tier, but probably at the B tier, actually. Lo. Oh my god. I've used him every single playthrough, no matter what. Well, no, I haven't. I have actually switched him out. I've only used him the first time I played it. The second time I played Shining Force, whenever I was learning all this extra stuff, and he isn't the best. He kind of sucks, to be honest. Definitely will switch him out for Torsu or someone else because I don't know. I really don't like using him because I don't know. It's really hard to level him up in the beginning of the game. Anyone that's played Shining Force, you know how hard it is to level him up. But don't worry, whenever you get the new staffs, the power staffs are like 500 gold, and you gotta pay up to like 2k gold. No, about like almost 3,000 gold just to get some staffs for everybody. And that's including the mages, but the mages don't actually even need one, so I think only the healers would need it. So just give the healers a staff so they can actually get. When you give them the staff, it increases their attack by 5, I think. 5 attack! And that rounds their attack up to at least a little higher than Ked's attack. So, yeah. I mean, C tier, obviously. I don't know, I got some mucus in my throat. I'm not trying to be gross, but yeah, well, sorry. Alright, we got most of the characters down. We only have about, I don't know. We got 10 characters. We got like about 11 characters. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, 11. Kokenchi, to sum it up, he is really good, but I don't know. He is Lance. Well, he's kind of like a flying character, so I guess that's kind of good. His stat growth, I mean, his health isn't the best. He does get like a really high speed growth, really high speed, and probably defense growth. But yeah, he isn't the best, but he isn't the worst. He's kind of good. I don't know. We got a lot of B tier characters. I've been recording for 30 minutes. Yeah, this is a whole lot more in depth because I don't know a whole lot more about Shining Force 1 and Shining Force 2, so that's why I'm doing all this. But you probably want to level them up like a lot. I mean, like some characters you don't need to really promote them at level 20, which like the healers probably promote the healers at level 15 because I mean, I don't know. Promote at level 20 if you want, but he is pretty good. At the end of the game, his health is kind of bad, but not horrible. He does have a lot of he has a good amount of attack and probably health if you notice that. At Michela's castle, he was pretty helpful. So I'd probably put him at the B tier. Next we got Luke, the other warrior. He's going to the A tier because he is a whole lot better than Gort. I know I said about a little bit, but he is a whole lot better. He has more health, more attack, and more speed than him. He has lower defense than Gort, but he has more speed and all that. He is really good. I don't care what other people say. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But Luke, he is very good. I don't know about it whenever I was using him, but he is very good. No characters are in the S tier yet, which is kind of weird. Next, you got Lyle, the other archer. He's the third archer. He is going to A tier because he is a whole lot better. His health growth is is slower than Hans, but his health growth doesn't really come in until you promote him. His attack is really good, and so is his speed. His speed growth doesn't really come in until probably the early promotion levels. So you probably want to give him like one of your strongest archer weapons. He is very good. He does have he has slower defense growth than Diane and Hans, but he will get the job done. He dies a lot if you don't level him up. Very much use him because he is very good. And yeah, A tier. It's gonna be kind of hard to level him up a little bit, but he is pretty good. Yeah. Next we got Mei. Ugh, she sucks. Sure, she has good defense growth, but really her health growth is a little slow. But she doesn't really suck. Instead, she's kind of in the high C tier. Her speed is bad. Her attack is her attack is very bad, and I mean it's very bad in the first 3 chapters. Probably like near the end of the 3rd chapter, she does get a little better, but trust me, 3 chapters of heck right there, because supposedly I don't want to say the H word, but three chapters of heck, and I mean I don't know, it's horrible. It's just I don't know. If you want to level up to level 20, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Go ahead, but C tier because I just said it. Her health growth is kind of bad. She's weaker than most centaurs. I don't recommend using her. I don't know. Just use her in battle. Trust me, you're not gonna like it. Next, you got the main character, the one almighty, the best, the one I whatever. Next, we got Max, the main character of Shining Force 1. Everything revolves around him. The leader, so, S tier, for me, isn't superior, but S tier is, better than A. He's probably going to be in the S tier because he is one of the best characters. He is, the best character, pretty much. They really made him they made him really good. Because, I don't know what's about him. He has good health growth. Good attack growth, a little bit slower of the speed and defense, but he does get defense growth. The thing that sucks is he hasn't learned Bolt like Bowie in Shining Force 2. I'm glad they made Shining Force 2 a whole lot better. That's why I like Shining Force 2 way more than the first one. But I know more about the first one than the second one, only because the first one is a little bit less complicated. So I could it's more easier to me to fix everything up. And, calculate all that garbage. So, he's probably going to be in the S tier. He is very good. His health growth is about, if you level up to level 20, and you get him to level 20 at promotion, which is 40 levels combined, he is going to have, the most health at the end of the game, probably. He's going to have the most health at the end of the game. The top 3 characters. Whenever I first used him, I did a comparison to promote him at level 10, and then at level 10, I got to the village to Runefaust. Then I did level 20, and then level 20 at promotion, level 20 before promotion, level 20 before whatever. And the stats, I could compare them right now if I even had an image, but that was a year ago, or how I remember it, because I remember it. So, yeah, he had way more better stats than the level 10, of course, but, yeah, next we got, dang it, it's not Kokinchi. Oh, it is Kokinchi. Wait, is it? I think I got the names mixed up. Dang it, I can't remember. Tell me the name of this guy is in the comments. I'll heart your comment or whatever. You'll be very appreciated for the advice. I can't remember this guy's name, but he is really good when you get him. His attack is really good. His speed and movement is pretty bad. But other than that, this samurai guy is very good. Give him the running ring so he can give him the running ring. So he'll be a whole lot. So his movement will go up to 6, which is probably the best speed, a pretty good movement. 5 is decent, 4 is bad, but 6 is good. I've noticed that he gets a lot of double attacks. He gets a lot of double attacks. I mean, really. He has a cool attack animation, but His attack growth is good. His speed growth is good. Well, no, it's not. He has bad speed growth, but his attack and defense growth is pretty good. So we're gonna put him in the A tier. Well, we got the A and B tier tied up. You got 5 more characters. Pele. Pele is like, he is very good. I'm putting him in the S tier because, I mean, holy smokes. He is actually the best centaur right next to Arthur, but he's probably better than Arthur. Or Arthur. But I guess this translation was done wrong because it says Archer, but I'm not going to worry about that. When you get him, he is very durable. He has a lot of attack. And he has a lot of attack and health. His health, good growth, and so is his defense. He has a lot of defense. His speed is kind of slow, but I don't know what is about him. S tier. I don't care. He is very good. And that's probably only because I leveled him up at level 20. But next we got Tao, the third mage. She is very good with the Blaze level 4. She learns Blaze level 3 before level 20, or probably at level 20. So, yeah, very good with the Blaze. She has a lot of magic, too. She even has more MP than Henri, I think. But, she even learns attack, which is very good. Sleep is useless spell. No one cares about that spell. It's useless. It barely even works. And if it does work, it's only going to be like 1 turn. So, yeah, she actually learns attack, which is like very, very good. You guys forget. But she learns it at the end of the game, which kind of sucks. She goes in the A tier, one of the best mages. Now we got Torisu. He learns Aura. He's probably right next to Chris to learn Aura. He is better than Chris because health and speed. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't use him too much, but he is really good with the stat growth. And he's like, okay, I'm finally got where there's no more noise. So yes, good stat growths, better than Chris. Going in the B tier. No, wait, what? Why in the A tier? B tier. Now we're down to the last few characters. Valkyrie or something like that. Vulcan. Dang it. Yeah, he had V in his name. Vulcan, Valkyrie. Dang it. But whoever this guy is, I forgot his name. He had like a V in it. Volcar. Never mind, I got it. Okay, so Volcar or Vulcan. His name is Volcar. He has pretty good health when you first get him, but don't let that fool you. His defense is okay, but his attack is kind of on the lower side, but not too bad. I mean, giving the lance to be like a little better. His stat growths are like alright, but kind of bad, but I don't really know. He has good health, more than Pele's health. He has one of the highest health in the Centaurs. So, yeah, I would recommend that you do use him, but for a challenge. Not the best, but yeah, pretty okay, pretty decent and all that. So, yeah. Probably in the C tier. I don't know, I don't like using them. Next, well, last but not least, well, the last one. We got, what's his name? Xylo. Okay. He is very good. You already get him at level 10. I got level 9. You get him at level 9, so you only need to level him up 1 time. But we'll put him at level 20, of course. Like, you're dumb if you put him at level 10. He's gonna be really weak. He is really good. His speed and attack he has a lot of speed and good movement. His health is decent. His attack is pretty good. And his defense is good, but not the best. I recommend you using him. Some battles, like in the forest, there aren't too many forest battles, but like land battles in the wilderness or whatever, he is going to be really good. When you find the Pegasus Knights, he's going to be really useful. Pegasus Knights are, of course, like annoying because they can dodge a lot. They dodge even more than the bats. The bats probably dodge more, but probably going to put them in the A tier. I don't know. Pele, I don't know. You know what? No, I'm going to move him down to the A tier. Pele is a little weaker, but yeah, so Max is, no, he isn't superior because everyone attacks him. We're moving him down to the A tier. No one is superior. This is all. I'm gonna try and find a thumbnail to like where what it's gonna cover, so you can't really see. You know, I'm gonna probably need like a different thumbnail, so I don't know. But this is all the characters. You can see it right here. We got everyone in the A tier. The most B. There's the most characters in the A tier. We got some characters in the B tier. Not the best, but not the worst. Pretty okay. C tier, pretty bad. Wouldn't recommend using them unless you want a challenge. Worst, pretty bad, but not horrible. Horrible, D tier. 2 characters. Don't use them unless you want to actually rip your eyeballs out. And next we got the F tier, which is freaking disgusting. Failure, nasty, destroy them. Jogurt, he's kind of a troll character. It's kind of funny when you get the Jogurt ring, but if you've been looking like right here the whole entire time, you can kind of see how long I've been recording, because you can see the PM. This isn't at nighttime, it's 12 a.m., you know. But yes, I'm not going to be uploading any more videos today. I'm not going live either. But this is a whole tier of characters, you know. I'm going to give you a second to look at them. This is everybody in the tier. Wait, it looks like an F if you kind of look at it. I don't know. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I went a whole lot more in depth with the characters, like I said, because it's more descriptive and all that. But that is it for today. No more videos today. Well, this is, of course, I already said that, but yeah. If you have any characters from any type of video game that you want me to do a tier list on, I will do it. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching.